everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Of course, it is your girl Ariel Michelle, and I am Zach with another video. And today we are going to talk about the pros and cons of keratin treatments. Okay, we're going to jump on into the video. I have been getting keratin treatments for at least the last is 2022, so maybe like 2017 I've been getting keratin treatments. But I did not get keratin treatments all the time. Now we're just gonna jump to the pros. The pros of the keratin treatment: it is packed full of protein. If your hair loves protein and you need protein, keratin treatment, it has it. It is a thermal styler, so the heat pretty much locks in all the moisture, all the keratin into your hair. My hair loves it. So it pretty much locks in everything. The other pro is you will need less product. Whenever I had a keratin treatment, especially if it's like a fresh keratin treatment, I needed less shampoo, less conditioner, less styling product, because pretty much everything that I needed was in the keratin treatment, and it just sealed all the moisture, all the protein, everything into my hair. So whenever I did shampoos, conditioners, and all that type of stuff, it would just, my hair would swallow it, but I didn't need a lot of product. Versus like if I was all the way like with no keratin, I know I'm going to use that whole bottle of conditioner. I just know it. But when I have a keratin, it's like I'm gonna use a half a bottle. Saving the planet, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Another pro is I save so much time on air drying and so much time on blow drying. Like whenever it was time to put my weave in or whatever, like I could just blow dry like a breeze. If I did like a wash and go, I felt Rico Suave, and that was it. Case closed, done. So excuse me. I love my keratin treatments. Now, another thing I'll say that's a pro, well, it's a pro to me, some people might not, but it definitely changes like your hair texture, but it just depends on how you do it. Like if you do it like really extreme, then yeah, your hair texture could potentially go from like 4A to 3B if you're that intense. But what I did was I went from like 4A to like 4A minus or like 3C. So I didn't do it where it just completely changed my texture. I did it where just to where it could soften it up some. And especially like this part right here, y'all, oh my God. That part is like you had to really fight it. So I love the keratin treatment for that. So those were the pros. The cons of the keratin treatment is they can be very costly, depending on wherever you live in your city. Another con is they can smell really bad depending on whatever you get. I try to look for kind of like the all natural ones or the ones that don't have formaldehyde, but honestly, it's a keratin treatment, so it's going to have some type of chemical element to make the ingredients active or whatever. So it, yeah. Another con is you're probably not going to be 100% natural, like how the natural hair community is like, you're not natural anymore. It's like, do what works for you. But yeah, so you're not going to be considered like all the way natural. Another con is you can have heat damage. But like I said, it depends on who's doing it and how they're doing it. Like I have a video of how I do my keratin treatment, and I really take time and I like observe my hair. I'm like, okay, so this part is like a little bit thicker, this part is not as thick. So I might spend more time like flat ironing this side, or maybe like putting more product on this side than versus this side, since it's already like looser. So, and maintenance. Like the cons of a keratin treatment is you have to use like the keratin shampoo and the keratin conditioner to keep up the keratin treatment that is in your hair. So that can be kind of costly. But if you're like me and you find stuff on a budget, you ain't worried about that at all. So you ain't worried about it. And if you're doing it yourself, you don't have to spend the money. Like you just literally spend the money for the initial product, and yeah. So I guess that's it for the quote unquote cons of it. But like even if like some people think if you have a keratin treatment and then like maybe you shampoo your hair one time with Suave, or with a shampoo that's not quote unquote keratin, like the keratin is gonna fall out. No. If if you have a keratin treatment in your hair, it's gonna last you at least 2 months, at least. Even if you're not it's like, okay, it will last you about 2 months. If you're using the keratin products, it can last you like 3 to 4 months, because it's like as you're washing your hair, you're kind of putting that keratin back in. As you're conditioning your hair, you're putting that keratin back in. So it can last you kind of like 2+ months. But if you put the keratin treatment in your hair, and like, let's just say you start using Mael, or you're using Carol's Daughter, or whoever you're using, that keratin treatment, trust and believe, it is still in your hair at least a month and a half. Because there have been times where I would put a keratin in my hair, and I'll be like, oh my God, I'm using another shampoo, I'm using another, sad music, I'm using another shampoo, I'm using another conditioner, my keratin treatment is gonna come out. And then it's like, my hair is still like detangled, like it's still got good wave check, I'm still like, so you're fine. I do believe sometimes people be trying to say stuff just to like, make money. So they're like, you gotta buy the products to keep it in the hair, because if not, your hair's gonna fall off. And it's like, oh no, I'm gonna buy the product. But no, actually buying the products does help. But it's like, just so you don't stress yourself out, it's okay if you use other products. But yeah, y'all, so that's pretty much the pros and cons of a keratin treatment. I hope I actually made sense. I feel like I did kind of ramble a little bit, so my apologies if I need to do another video. I will do another video talking about the pros and cons of keratin treatments. But until next time, darlings, you already know what we do. We mind our business and we tend to our own business. We mind and tend to the business that pays us. And if it does not pay you, boo, then you definitely need to be minding your own business. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now.